Well, hello and welcome people on the internet to Talented. This is an action roguelike slash bullet heaven slash tower defense. It's got a little bit of everything and an infinite scaling skill tree, which is super fun. I love my skill trees. There's a lot of push and pull here, trying to get to very specific nodes that will really build up your character. We checked this one out quite a while ago while it was in early access, and it did drop into 1.0 a few weeks ago towards the end of December. So I figured we'd jump back in, do another run, because this is a game that I've played a couple times since trying it out for the first time, and it's really a lot of fun. It's kind of the definition of like simple but complicated and rewarding gameplay. So we're going to jump in as the archer. There's a couple different classes of characters. We've got the wizard and then a couple 5, 6. So there's 4 more that I haven't unlocked yet. So we'll jump in with the archer, and the archer has different ability charges. So we're going to have active abilities, right? And each different class is going to use different resources. So the wizard, for example, has magic points that regenerate. Our charges are going to disappear, and once we're out, we can't use any more of our abilities. Then we have kind of the RPG aspect of the game. So we have core talent. So as we level up our class, which we just level up by playing the game longer, we're going to have access to different benefits along this core talent tree. So for example, at the start here, we could take an ability quick fire. Your next 7 attacks have increased attack speed, or we could take explosive trap. So there is kind of like a trap build that you can go. I'm personally not a fan of the trap build, but it's definitely a way you can go that's super viable. So I have quickfire, and then we also have a buff here on the next tier. We could either go crit up or range up. I personally like the range up just because it allows us to attack farther into the alleyways, basically, or the towers. And then you have your mastery for difficulty. So after you complete it on difficulty mastery 0, you get mastery 1, so on and so forth, all the way up to mastery 25. Currently, nights last a second longer. Night is basically just a map or a run. Chance for elite enemies increases by 1% after each night, and common talents and rare talents have a 5% chance to be a mystery talent. So let's go ahead and go into it. And like I said, the game is super simple. We got these 4 little alleyways, and all we have to do is turn our character in order to shoot the enemies. We can go ahead and increase our play speed, which we will do right here. And yeah, we can go ahead and activate our abilities. Our abilities are all down here. We'll go up and open up our stat window. Of course, I'm not even looking where I should be shooting here. I'm looking down here. Yeah, so you can see our stat window, which is obviously going to increase as we take different nodes in our talent tree. We get, we survived the first night. Pretty simple and easy. We got 3 talent points, and now enemies are going to gain new recruits. Lorges will now appear. So now we have our talent tree, so we can zoom out. Now, obviously, we can't see the talent tree. It's all hidden under fog of war. We just need to progress through the talent tree in order to find out what exactly we want to go for. So we start here with the quickfire, and we can choose either more health or more attack speed. I personally like more attack speed, so we'll go that way. And now you can see a new node has opened up. So Vortex Generator, all abilities gain an additional maximum charge, and their cooldowns are reduced by 5 seconds. Gonna be really nice once we get a bunch of different abilities. So let's keep going up this way. I don't really want to take this path just right now, because otherwise we're gonna kind of cut ourselves off. So we'll take the health up. It looks like this path might be cut off. Nope, we can still go that way. Here's a bit of a notable, a rare. Your basic attacks have a 10% chance to explode, dealing 50% of your attack damage surrounding enemies. I like that a lot. So I don't have any more talent points, so we are probably going to head that way and grab that. I might end up just repathing up this way in order to get to this node here, but I do kind of want to take this blast quiver. All right, let's head to the next night. Can I go any faster? No, 2x is the fastest we can go. Okay. But this kind of, honestly, what it kind of reminds me of, this to me feels like a modern day arcade game. Right? The gameplay is very simple but addictive, in the same way that you would go to, you know, an arcade, you know, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and just have these very simple concepts, and the whole point is just to grind it to get the high score, and then you can kind of brag to your friends, right? In this sense, it's the same. It's a very simple concept. Let's go ahead and, yeah, attack range. We have a new node up here we can head to. Discover a talent package to take it over an area of a tree. So hopefully we'll get up there and we can see what that's all about. And it really is the, you know, the simple concepts that, you know, make games grow bigger than they kind of, I guess, should be. It kind of implies that this shouldn't be a successful game. And I don't necessarily mean that, but, you know, when you think about it, and you think about just kind of any game in general, right? It's like all we're doing is hitting WASD and just turning our character, but it's very satisfying to kind of go through this infinite skill tree and just kind of build it out and see your character grow over time. So we'll take the extra health, take the extra crit, and at this point we're going to go up this tree so that hopefully, I would assume, we'll be able to take the generator this next night. Alright, we're starting to see some tougher enemies here, a little bit more health. And we do get extra experience if we're able to... Okay, can we use... Oh, no, I'm out of charges. So I can't use that. I used up a little bit too many. So hopefully at some point we'll be able to get another activated ability. Nights now feel 5 seconds longer. Okay. So let's take the extra range. So now we get an extra maximum charge. So now we're up to 3 charges here. And let's continue making our way up to this talent package. We also have another ability up here that we can take. Okay, let's use our ability, take out that big guy, we'll take out this pumpkin, and now we just have the little ones. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, monks will now appear. A monk? I don't know what a monk is. Alright, attack speed and talent package. So, I think we're going to take quivers. So this one's kind of a trap base, right? Pierce through enemies and get bonuses when you do. Discover more powerful quiver talents, which I think is what I want. Fire arrows that orbit the archer and power them up. This could be kind of interesting, but I think I'm going to take the quivers. So we're going to discover that, and we're going to get a bunch of different rare nodes that we can now take. So let's kind of look over these. Your attacks have a 5% chance to apply shrink. Reduces size and reduces max health to 1. Your quiver talents have an additional 2% chance to activate, so that's kind of a nice one if we take all these. Your attacks have an 8% chance to apply decay. Deals 2 damage per second when the target dies, spreads to the closest nearby enemy. We have lock and load. Your next 3 basic attacks fire an additional arrow for every unique quiver talent you have learned. That seems pretty good if we're looking to take out big enemies. What else do we have here? Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and take a lock and load. Oh, it costs 2 talent points though, so we can't take it right now. So then let's take the poison quiver. And that will give us, so now it says currently 2. So now it would shoot 3 arrows. I turned one click too much. No. It's all right. It was pretty early on, so we should still be able to get an XP multiplier. There we go. All right, here. Enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy. Very nice. More enemies mean more experience. I don't actually know that I want... I guess I kind of want shrink, but I don't know. So we're going to take a lock and load here. Let's go up... Yeah, we want to keep going this way. So we'll get attack speed, gain knockback power, and then this costs 1, so we'll get the finest leather. We'll probably end up coming down here to the finest leather as well. I almost didn't see that little bat. It shrunk on me. There we go. All right, enemies have more health points. All right, so we want ways that we can take out more big guys then. So, yep, let's get more Poison Quiver. And do we want to come this way? What do we have over here? 25% crit strike chance and automatically aim for 5 seconds. That's way over there, though. I would have to come this way for it. We could come down here just to see what this mystery talent is. I think I just want to come up here to this Poison Quiver. So let's take the range, the health, poison. We have more Blast Quiver, so let's go ahead and take that. Enemies have a 3% chance to drop a gumball candy when killed. And you gain attack speed. Oh, okay, so we definitely want to head up there for the attack speed. I don't think... I'll have to double check. I don't think that was a Quiver talent, though, so I don't think that's going to be affected by the passive that we've been taking that increases our Quiver chances of happening. I'm hoping that there might be some kind of piercing that we can take. I know we did pass the I passed the piercing that I could have taken down here. More move speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the range. Let's take the gumball collector. We have more experience. I do think I want more experience. What do we have up here? Landing critical strike, reduce the cooldown of a random ability by 1 second. We're not really building into crit all too much. We could come over here. That would give us the shrink ray. So it duplicates them, which is interesting because that makes more enemies. We'll give it a shot and see how it works. And that's why I like having the range, allowing us to head all the way down there. All right, more health points. So let's take the crit up. Let's take the finest leather. So all we have over here is health for right now. And there's nothing really over here. We could just check up here and see if there's anything. So let's take the attack speed. What do we have here? Your attack's 12% chance fire, another attack. Okay, so I do want to grab that. So let's grab range, attack speed, health, and we'll grab the spark quiver next. All right, nice. Skelebobs will now appear, all right? And enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently. So we'll take the Spark Quiver. Now, do we want to head up this way? What do we have here? Enemies have a 3% chance to drop a battery when killed. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, so we are going to head this way. We also just revealed your next 2 basic attacks fire in all 4 directions. That's really nice. So I think at this point, we might just head up there. We're just going to kind of follow wherever the tree takes us, you know, like there's no kind of set path, right? Because it's always going to be a different tree. So we got to kind of just follow whatever the tree gives us. Somehow, I think I got that kill before it actually hit me. Less knockback, and enemies have 5% increased chance to be elite. Take more health, and we got the another energy collector over here. I also think I want to adjust. Yeah, I thought the music was a little loud. Yeah, so we're seeing those gumballs every once in a while. They're the multicolored circles that we're dropping. Well, there's an energy. Okay, so we have that. Wasn't there? Okay, I already took the spark quiver. I was gonna say, didn't I? Wasn't I gonna take that? All right, so we'll take the knockback. So we'll take the hail of arrows. We have another spark quiver over here, which is quite nice. There was another thing that spawned up here. Okay, well, let's keep working over to the spark quiver. Yeah, see, there's one of those gumballs. I'm over here looking at the gumball, not at the bat. Yeah, that was a pretty poor round. More move speed and more chance to be elite. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to take the knockback. We'll take the spark quiver. We got another talent package up there. I think that's the most important thing to head to. So we could go for the range up, mystery talent, but no, we're just going to head up this way. Enchanted weapon attack speed is increased by 20% for 2 seconds after using an ability. That's super nice. And luckily, it's right on our way. So we'll go ahead and grab that after this next night. And just like that. Oh, I could have sworn I got hit that night. All right. More enemies. Perfect. So we'll take the enchanted weapon. We'll take the range. Knockback we don't really care about since they reduced our knockback anyway. We'll take the range. We'll take the range. Experience. And then next round we'll be able to take that talent package. And if we find it, I'll probably try and take the pierce. There we go. Easy enough. Trunks will now appear. So I'm assuming that the higher colors, so like white is probably like basic, blue is more rare, purple's epic. So I'm assuming that these are just like tougher things that the enemies gain. Okay, so talent. Here's the pierce through enemies. So we're gonna take that. Let's see. If you kill 3 more enemies with a single basic attack, you gain 2% crit strike chance until the end of the night. So do I have an innate sense to pierce? Okay, so I need to make my way up to the Spectral Quiver first before I take these trick shots. So let's go ahead and do that then. Oh, what do we have up here? Bullseye, your critical strike chance is tripled. Ooh, oh man, okay. So it looks like I can come up here. Come up here to get Bullseye. Now, our crit strike chance, let's see, experience multiplier, attack delay, critical strike chance. Okay, so we did have... what was it? Was it down here? There was a chance to increase our crit. There was something down here, was there not? Or am I mistaken? Poison Quiver. These are all the quivers. Gumball Collector, Spark Quiver. I know that there's this, letting critical strike reduce the cooldown, but it wasn't that. I thought there was something that actually gave us extra crit chance when we did something. Ooh, the collector is nice too. We got to go up there anyway. So that, and we got the Spectral Quiver. So the Spectral Quiver. So I'm assuming that our Leather Quiver is affecting this. Since I'm assuming anything that has Quiver in the name is a Quiver ability. So these are probably 11% chance. Or actually more than that, right? Because we have a couple of these. So right now we're getting an extra, what, 4%? Should probably work our way up there. To get the extra 2% maybe? Nice. Easy, perfect round. Night feels 5 seconds longer, and they have more health. All right, so we're working our way up here. Go for the crit. I'm going to work my way... Let's see. Do I work my way directly up here? Yeah, I mean, that's a huge, huge boost. So is there any crit... Let's see. So health, range, or we go experience, health, attack speed. Okay, well, actually, yeah, I want to go this way because I need that. It costs 5. So we'll get that next time. Right now we'll go knockback. Unfortunately, I can't get this. So let's grab the crit up. Oh. Okay, it looks like if you get hit, it doesn't break your entire streak. It looks like it just brings down some of your multiplier. Okay, so let's go ahead and triple our crit rate, so we're up to 42%. We'll grab the Epic Collector. We'll get the Spectral Quiver. Let's see here. So at this point, do we want to grab the trick shots? I probably want to get this hole in one. So let's go for extra damage. Because it's going to give us just 5% crit. But then whenever we crit, it pierces through them and hits an additional target. So it's another way that we can pierce enemies. there's one of those candies that we just got. Alrighty. So let's see here. So let's grab this hole-in-one. Range, attack speed, I don't really need, so let's work more towards these notables here. What else do we have available to us? We have more gumball, which is actually having more chance to drop gumballs might be nice. What else do we have available to us that we can go for? We still have the reduce cooldown, which I honestly don't think we need. I think I'm happy kind of where I am. Okay, let's take the blast quiver. I think I'm gonna come this way, just see if there's anything. Yeah, like what is this? Critical strike chances increased by 12% for 4 seconds after. Okay, well that's super nice, so we get more chance to crit. And let's see. So let's work over here. We'll grab a health up. We'll take a gumball collector. We have more range. We have more crit. Okay. Are the candies increasing this multiplier? I'm not sure what went up to 50 because I thought we were at a chain that I had been at before and I wasn't at 50, so I thought maybe it was the candies were doing it, but maybe the candies are just giving us leveling up like that. Okay, so we have our last level here. Now, unfortunately, we still don't have like any notables that I know we want to hit. We could just come down this way, which I'm going to do, just get the extra crit chance. We have attack speed. I could take 2 nodes of attack speed, see if there's anything over here. Could also take the extra range and crit and see if there's anything up here. I think that I like going for the attack speed, though. And there's 2 crit nodes here. And there's also enchanted weapon. So I'm just going to come down here, grab this. We'll grab the crit, and we'll call it a day. Or a night, whichever you prefer. And of course, we got to get the boss music for the final round. See if we can have a perfect round. I would say that's not too bad. I would say that's not too bad at all. Mastery 3 survived. We get a bunch of class experience, some mastery bonus, so now we get to level up. This is where we can choose the different packages that we can actually see. So like the quiver and piercing package that we took, we can take a look at here. Fire a ton of homing missiles, tons of ability charges, or gadgeteer. Let's go ahead and take let's take the military grade. See, level up, new core talent gain. So this is on our talent tree. We can either have enemies have a 3% chance to drop a healing potion when killed, which I don't know that we necessarily need. Maybe not this early when we're this early on the mastery tree, perhaps later. Or enemies have a 3% chance to drop a battery. This, to me, seems like much more needed. Running out of energy is a death sentence, right? A lot of the ways that we were getting through those last levels were simply because we had a lot of our abilities. And there we go, level 8, mastery level 4 unlocked, and we unlocked the warrior class. Very cool. So our statistics, we can take a look here. All the different talents. So we had a bunch of health up, crit up. You can see how many procs we had. So I'm assuming this is how many crit hits we had. Blast Quiver is hitting like all the time. Poison Quiver. Got 72 gumballs. How many, let's see, does it say Spectral Quiver? It's the one that allows us to pierce. And then how many enemies? Only 17 hits? Oh, how many hits they hit us for? I have no idea. Yeah, so like I have no idea what a Monch is, but it hit us 10 times. I think the Monch might be the bat. I feel like I got hit by bats the most. But yeah, there we go. That is talented. Oh, I didn't mean to jump into... Oh, that meant... I got it. That meant literally jump into a game of Mastery 4. Yeah, because we can jump in here now. We jump into the Archer. And we can go ahead and give ourselves the Energy Collector. And Mastery 4, at the start of each night, you lose 25% of your maximum HP. Ooh. Ooh, that's gross. That's really gross. Alrighty. Well, there we go, guys. That is talented. A really sweet one. Like I said, kind of the definition of, you know, less is more. Very simplistic gameplay, but it's very customizable. You can kind of build your character on the way or along the way. So if you're a fan of RPGs, you're a fan of, you know, it's hard to pin this one into its own specific category. It's very, like, it feels a bit bullet heavy, right? Because you're shooting out a bunch of attacks towards hordes of enemies that are coming at you. Feels a little tower defense-y because the enemies, again, are coming on a direct path. You know where they're going to go every single time, and they're trying to get to that endpoint, which is you. And it also feels a little bit action RPG-like. Or not action RPG, excuse me, action roguelite, because you have all these activated abilities that you can use. Plus you have the talent tree, which is of course infinitely scaling, which is super sweet. So it kind of fits a whole bunch of categories. I'm not sure which I would necessarily say is like the primary category. Like I don't think I would fully consider this a bullet heaven. I think action roguelite is probably the best way to pin this down, but ultimately, you know, it doesn't really make sense to pin a game down to any one specific genre, because at the end of the day, who really cares if it's a good game? And honestly, Talented's a pretty good game, and for only $3.99 for what you get, for how much replayability you get, that's kind of the big thing, right? 6 characters, each character has 25 mastery levels, so you're talking 150 runs minimum to max everything out, which is pretty sweet. Each run going for, say, a half an hour. You're talking 75 hours worth of gameplay for $4. It's not too bad, and it's about the same same price as a cup of coffee, and you enjoy that for probably 30 minutes. So if you guys are interested in checking out Talented, I'll put a link below in the description to the Steam page for you guys to check out. But that's going to do it for this one today, guys. If you enjoyed the content, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action. I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.